Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here, and today we're going to be talking about the Rupumpack Tactical Backpack. So stay tuned. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive into this and the specs on it, and I'll tell you about my experience with it and how I liked it and what my final thoughts are on it. This is a 35-liter pack made out of, it says a high-density nylon. It does not give the specific density level, but compared to my Rothco, this does feel more dense, and that one was at 800D. So very rugged. I think you're going to get a lot of life out of it. It is 10.5 inches wide by 18 inches tall and 11 inches deep. So you're going to be able to get a lot of stuff in it, and you're going to see why in just a minute. You do have a good carry strap right here. We'll start with the back side. You've got nicely padded shoulder straps here with mesh on the back, so good for wicking away moisture. You have straps right here at the top, so when you pull these forward, it's going to cinch the pack down towards your back and keep it a lot more stable and comfortable. You do have reflective straps here, a hydration tube clip, sternum strap, and then of course the straps at the bottom so that you can cinch it down on your shoulders. You have a nicely meshed and padded back right here. As you can see, you got your little cutouts for ventilation and also good for keeping the sweat off your back. On this side, you still have a reflective strap again. Obviously, D-rings on both sides as well. And of course, I like to keep a fixed blade knife attached to mine. And you also have a whistle on your sternum strap. I haven't tried this one yet, so it could work if you put a little effort into it. Obviously, if you can hear my dog, that's going to set him off. Now, the waist strap I do really like because it is padded, mesh lined. It is zippered pouches on both sides that will hold a lot of gear. This one you have a flashlight, a headlamp, band-aids, backup pocket knife, and some chapstick. And if you really wanted to fit some other stuff in there, you can. I just don't feel that it's necessary. I do also have, my phone is a Galaxy S7. It does fit in this pocket, or in one of these pockets if you wanted to carry your phone that way to keep it maybe a little more protected or out of your pocket and quicker to get to. For mine, on this other side, I do my navigation, so I'll keep the compass and hand sanitizer in that one, but you could always add more or switch it up according to whatever it is that you're doing. As you can see here, this kind of goes through, so you could actually add or use this as an additional pouch if you wanted to keep something else inside of there, maybe a little small fixed blade knife or something. But of course, I haven't kept anything in it just because it can hold so much around it. Move to the sides. You have plenty of MOLLE all the way down the side. I keep a backup magazine on one. You do have two compression straps, which is an improvement over the Rothco because I only had one. You have the strap over here. Sorry about the car passing. So if you wanted to put a helmet, poncho, bedroll, something like that, what do you call it, sleeping mat. Plenty of MOLLE on the front, and along with some Velcro if in case you wanted to put morale patches. I clip a little pack towel so that I can have, wipe down my hands, face, or something like that pretty quickly. Keep an S-beaner on because it's always good to have different ways of connecting gear. Behind, at the end of the strap, you do have another D-ring right here. Hopefully you'll be able to tell. You have a little more Velcro right there, so in case you weren't running pouches on the front, you could put another morale patch or something. But the front is completely covered, and I'll hold this up so you can see it, with a whole bunch more MOLLE. So I can carry my trauma pouch and my admin or tool pouch here on the outside. I do love putting pouches around the outside because it does help with organization tremendously, and of course ease in getting to speed of gear. Double compression straps on this side, but so you can see more how much MOLLE is on the side. Truly impressive. I really like this. We'll start with the small pouch. Of course, I always keep a climbing beaner on any of my packs when I'm going out, because it's always good to have something where I can lift something up, my pack or me, depending on what the needs are. The small pouch in the front is just an open pouch, and I literally, instead of going through everything, I always like to have gum because it's just nice little sugar and breath freshener. I'm just keeping extra paracord, morale patches, paracord bracelet, new hearing protection I'm testing out. So as you can see, it's about the size of my hand, but it's actually pretty deep, so it holds a lot. The large pouch on the front, a little more easy to use when your hand doesn't look like this, but I fell in a fire and burnt it, so yeah, that sucked. But really good quality zippers. They are not YKK. They are, oh, let me see. I'd looked at it before. Now I forgot. SBS. But really good zipper pulls on it, and they work extremely well. Let me undo the buckles on the side so it can flop down more. It zips down pretty far, not like clamshell, but as you can see here, you have your admin pouch. I keep another pocket knife, eating utensils, zip ties, pocket constitution, because these go everywhere I go. So you can do pens, pencils, markers, highlighters, whatever it is that you need. Write in the rain notebook. I currently don't have anything else in the front of it, but you could put quite a bit if you needed to, maps, anything like that. The second large pouch, let me undo these compression straps. You have a large pouch that goes the entire length of it. I keep my fire starting kit, always keep ranger bands, more zip ties, rubber bands, always good for ways to attach things. Headlamp. You'll see a lot of redundancy sometimes in my bags. I keep, ow, that really hurts my hand, sorry. Backup batteries for different types of lights, fire tinder, and I always live by the Pine Fire Shop fire tenders. Once again, this isn't nearly as packed as what you could put into it, but I also have water purification drops, another eating tool. These are, I do get allergy shots, so I have to keep EpiPens with me, and then this fire beaner that I am testing out and some tinder that came with it. So it's almost kind of like a smaller admin pouch, and a, of course, deep pouch ahead of that. Then you get into, oh my God, that hurts, sorry. I need to be left-handed for this video. All right, now on this side, you do have a mesh pouch. In that, for myself, I am keeping a soft body armor plate along with a trauma plate. This is a kind of a small one, but it does just cover at least your absolute vitals. It will hold larger, but that's all I have. Of course, it's getting cold outside, so hand warmers, micro cleaning towel for cameras, and sunglasses, gloves, oh, the Velcro, and my bandages. Poncho. I keep another first aid kit, extra bandages and gauze and stuff like that. Big thick compression gauze, SOL blanket, I'll put this up here for now. Power bank, solar power bank, and then of course you have, hopefully you'll be able to tell, an elastic strap in here. If you wanted to put a laptop in there, you could. I have not tried it, so I'm not exactly sure what size it will fit, but it should fit a pretty decent size, being the fact that it is 18 inches tall. I'm gonna put this back. So, who is this good for? Who would want it, and why, and what do I think about its performance? I mean, this is great for, you know, if you had a get-home bag, emergency bag in your car. I've been using it as an EDC bag. Now, I don't wear this around town everywhere that I go. One this size, I just leave in the car so I can have backup things as necessary. But day hiking, definitely overnight, definitely. You could probably get multi-day during the summer, spring, possibly the fall, depending on where you live and how low the temperatures get. And of course, because how bulky the sleep system you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, the memory card filled up, and so I had to switch to my phone so I could finish this up. But I almost forgot, you do have extra molly down here on the bottom, and of course these straps that you could use in order to put a sleeping pad or some other kind of system, your poncho, however you carry your gear. So ton of ways to carry things. Lots of capacity for a 35-liter pack. I mean, it really feels like it carries a lot more. So definitely think you could use it for day hiking, overnight trips, possibly 2 or 3 day, depending on how gear heavy you need to go and your experience level and time of year. I know it's getting cold right now, but spring, summer, fall, you're probably really good. Winter, obviously you're going to need a bigger bag because you're going to have to be carrying more stuff. So yeah, guys, I have really enjoyed this pack. I think you would. The price is amazing. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's on sale right now for like $30. That's insane. This is a ton of pack that you get for such a low price. I definitely think you should check it out. I highly recommend it. I've enjoyed using it. Think you will too. And in the meantime, guys, be prepared. Have fun.